coward dies 1,000 deaths. A soldier dies but once.
For every basic human emotion today, they got a medication for that. And that's something you need to remember in the end. Been paid off in different freaking ways, some cheaper than the others. You got some people that are willing to just get a handout of an EPT card. What's going on, America? It's your boy charlieinthebox, the patriotic miscreant. And what I'm gonna have in my box today is gonna be what's happened to America. It's a really sad thing what's happened to America, that the American people have been paid off to turn the blind eye, to never do the right thing because they need to take care of their freaking livelihood. Let's talk about the people at the bottom feeders. These people have just got a little bit of food stamps, some EBT, some welfare, and some Section 8. They come to their government each and every month for their freaking livelihood, a freaking handout. They'll never do the right thing because they won't get those freaking benefits no more. Freaking dumbasses. How about all those people that take a early way out? Those are the people that just want to get a teacher, to get tenure. It doesn't matter that our kids are going to get an indoctrination today with the Common Core, but fuck that education. Give me my freaking paycheck. They can tell that their students are failing each freaking year, but that doesn't matter because how are they going to take care of themselves? They got a good pension there. And all those people that are in the police department. See, the police department was what? There to keep the peace amongst the people, that all constitutionality within government and our society was spreading evenly amongst everybody. But what they've been taught in the academy is to police the people. And if they police the people properly, and doesn't matter, don't go within the constitutionality of laws, but just go after the people because the people don't know the rights anyways. To harass African Americans and gangs in the freaking ghetto, that doesn't matter because the people don't know their freaking rights. And those police officers, what they've done, they turned a blind eye, they turned away from the Constitution and looking at the way they're gonna freaking police the people. They get a retirement too. After 20 years of service, both of them, your police department and your educational system, they live fat. Well, that's what they were promised. How about all those people that get a United States federal government job or union jobs? They took a little bit more than the teachers and the freaking police departments. They want to get paid twice what the private sector does. And after a few freaking decades within service of the federal government or union, look at the benefit package that they're being promised. And for the rest of their freaking lives, they got a 401k, healthcare, and freaking a monthly freaking stipend. Hey, it doesn't matter that the laws that are going to be passed within our freaking society and that are going to govern us isn't constitutional. And it doesn't matter that you have to rob Peter to pay Paul, but as long as they get paid, it doesn't freaking matter. And all those people that are in government jobs, you know, our congressmen and our senators, these people be elected by the people that they're governing. And these people are hoping that these people are going to go do their freaking bidding. But that doesn't freaking matter. They're going to get paid one term, 2 or 3 or 4. It doesn't matter how long they stay in office, but as soon as they get in, after you elected them, they get paid $170,000 for life. They could just do 1 term and that's it. They'll still get that freaking money. And the health care that was taken away from you. So it's a really sad thing what we as people have allowed to happen to our country because we all been paid off. That payout is not always going to be there. Eventually, what are you gonna do? Bite the hand that feeds you or do the right thing? Let's just say some of Americans aren't easily being paid off like others. Some of us are looking at a United States government saying we don't like the actions of the tyranny that's happening within our country. We see that our sovereignty as a nation is being wiped away right under our nose without our even freaking knowledge. With the Obama's trade freaking deal. The United States government officials can't even freaking speak on it. It's a hush-hush thing being orchestrated behind the freaking scenes. The mass public isn't aware of it. Just like the catch and release program by the United States federal government. It isn't fishing to make sure the fish is so big, but it's illegal aliens committing felonies in our freaking country. Rape, murder, hit and run, child molestation. They're not even being deported, but they're released back into our freaking society. If you committed those felonies, what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna be in prison. And how about America's mandatory vaccinations over there in California? Saying that if we don't submit to these vaccinations in the upcoming school year, our kids won't won't be able to go to school anymore, and the parents are going to be dealt with or in prison. We look at the United States government's freaking past, and we see how the Tuskegee Project in the 1930s to the 70s, they infected African Americans here in our freaking homeland with syphilis, just to see what it would do on the body in the long freaking term. And you think that we need to trust you guys again? That's a freaking downright shame. America, I wonder why autism is at all-time high in our country, more than anywhere else in the world. Do you think it has anything to do with those mandatory vaccinations our give our kids at freaking birth? Don't submit to that shit. And if you're being defiant against all this, what are they doing? They're training all hands on deck. Jade Hill, all special operations are here in our homeland to deal with social unrest. Not abroad, but here in our homeland. Because by the time the American people figure out that 401k, the retirement isn't going to be the way that they thought it was, and all this system is finally going to come to a freaking end, you need to be dealt with. There's re-educational camps for some of you guys, and death. And if you're still going to be defiant, you're not going to go along with this one world freaking government, and you're never going to be paid off, but now they have a diagnosis for that. That's operational defiant disorder. You don't think that this is better for you, so you're being defiant, and you're going to be forced medicated. You don't think this is going to happen, or this is happening to your country, you got another thing coming. So if you're not going to do everything in your power to restore your life, liberty, and this country, America, you're going to do everything in your power to destroy all three. Charlie Box, the patriotic miscreant, and a mountain.
Charlie Box, baby.
I do videos, man, like reporting the news to the American people.
Yeah. So what you trying to say?
The video that I'm gonna come about today is gonna be about like how what's happened to America, right, as a nation, and then how they paid us off as people differently. Some people will be bribed with just a little bit of food stamps. Some people will bribed with a government job, or a union job. Huh?
What you want me to say?
Here, dude, what would you want to tell the world? You want to tell the government, the news, the world, anything, dude. I got people around the world watching.
I'm gonna be on TV.
If you want to.
Want to be on Channel 30 News?
No, not that kind of news. This is real news.
Let me think what I gotta say, man.
Yeah.